What are the disadvantages of filing for divorce first in New York? Filing for divorce is a significant decision that carries both strategic advantages and potential drawbacks. If you're contemplating being the first to file in New York, understanding the legal and emotional challenges involved is essential to making informed choices about this life-changing process. Filing first initiates the legal process and provides control over timing and jurisdiction, but it also comes with increased responsibilities. From financial burdens to the potential for heightened conflict, recognizing these factors can help prepare you for the road ahead. Filing for divorce first gives the petitioner the ability to choose the jurisdiction, provided residency requirements are met. New York law requires that at least one spouse has lived in the state for a specific period before filing. Once the divorce is filed, automatic financial orders take effect, safeguarding assets and financial accounts. However, this control can also lead to unintended consequences. Legalities of filing first in New York: when a spouse files for divorce first, they assume the role of petitioner, while the other spouse is designated as the respondent. The petitioner must meet residency requirements, such as having lived in New York for at least 2 years prior to filing or meeting shorter timeframes if the marriage occurred in the state. Filing also brings about immediate legal implications, such as the imposition of automatic financial restraining orders to protect both parties' interests. One significant legal challenge is the financial obligations the petitioner may face early in the process. Filing fees in New York start at approximately $335, and additional costs may arise if alternative methods are needed to serve the divorce papers. These initial expenses can increase if legal representation is retained, as attorneys are vital in avoiding errors that could delay proceedings. Filing for divorce first may also impact perceptions in the courtroom. Courts prioritize equitable distribution of property and the best interests of children in custody disputes. If filing first appears overly aggressive, it may negatively affect the petitioner's case, especially in sensitive matters like custody arrangements or collaborative co-parenting. Answering the question, what are the disadvantages? Filing for divorce first in New York presents several notable disadvantages. Financial strain. As the petitioner, you'll be responsible for initial court fees, legal representation, and possibly temporary spousal or child support payments. These financial obligations can add up, especially if the divorce becomes contested or prolonged. Heightened emotional stress. Initiating the divorce often creates emotional strain, as it requires formally ending the marriage and facing the potential for conflict. Filing first can also intensify tensions with the respondent, making it harder to negotiate agreements amicably. Court perception issues. Filing first may create an impression that the petitioner is controlling or unwilling to cooperate. In custody cases, courts emphasize co-parenting and the best interests of the child, and any perception of inflexibility may hinder the petitioner's efforts. Loss of strategic advantage. While filing first can set the tone of the case, it allows the respondent to review the petitioner's claims and tailor their legal strategy in response. This dynamic can diminish the petitioner's initial control over the narrative. Risk of prolonged litigation. If the divorce becomes contested, filing first may lead to drawn-out proceedings that increase both financial and emotional costs. Respondents may adopt defensive legal tactics, escalating the conflict and delaying resolutions. Process of filing for divorce first in New York. Filing for divorce begins with preparing and submitting a summons with notice or a summons and verified complaint to the court. Residency requirements must be met, and the petitioner must serve the documents to the respondent. Once the case is initiated, automatic orders immediately restrict certain financial actions, protecting marital assets. The petitioner should anticipate early expenses, including legal fees and court filing costs. Temporary orders for spousal and child support may also be issued, based on preliminary financial disclosures. These payments aim to maintain the financial status quo but may strain the petitioner's resources if the case extends over months or years. Throughout the process, petitioners must balance legal preparation with emotional resilience, ensuring they can manage both the procedural and personal aspects of divorce. A skilled attorney can provide critical guidance, helping navigate challenges and safeguard long-term interests. The decision to file for divorce first is not one to take lightly. While it offers control over key aspects of the process, it also brings financial responsibilities, emotional challenges, and potential courtroom disadvantages. For tailored advice and dedicated support, contact the law office of Richard Roman Shum, Esq. at 646-259-3416, or visit our office at 20 Clinton Street, Apt 5D, New York, 10002, United States. We are committed to helping you navigate divorce proceedings with clarity and confidence.